3 testify divine. 1 John chapter 5 verse 7, no lie. Can you see the GodHead's design? Revelation 21 verse 7, divine sign. Jesus, God in heaven reigning supreme. No weapon from condemn the blessed dream. God's alive, reverence, face, no tokens. Perfect love, holy one, never broken. 3 in 1, GodHead's group begun. GodHead, the victory is won. Let him know, brother. Let him know. Yeah. Come on. Let him know, brother.
Well, what's your view then? Because, you know, obviously you're saying you're a deist.
Yeah, it's a kind of 15th, 16th century English tradition. Enlightenment sort of thinking.
Okay.
Where it's not about religion, because religions get corrupted, right? It's about just God, you and God, and then it can't be corrupted.
Okay. So you're comfortable. You're comfortable. I recall you saying with the God that you believe in allowing slavery to happen, and you think that this country was wrong, like you were saying. William Tyndale was wrong.
No, he was the guy translating.
Sorry, not William Tyndale. Sorry, William Wilberforce was wrong for abolishing, or at least leading the cause to abolish slavery.
And then the government was paying people off until very recently, all the slave but had to pay them all off by taxpayers' money.
Okay. So have you done done the maths on the value of slavery and why we should keep slavery continuing? Like, you're for slavery, aren't you? Yeah, slavery is obviously abolished.
In England.
Yeah, in England.
So he accused the argument, and then he has the audacity to ask me where I get the end of the bar.
Do you feel it was a mistake to abolish slavery?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Because it's natural, it's human nature since the beginning of time. It's kind of arrogant to think we know better. We're so enlightened now, we know better than all our ancestors.
Is it about no?
Disrespectful to the ancestors.
So what about the victims of slavery? Aren't they people too?
I've been used against him.
No, I would say a lot of them didn't see themselves as victims. This is my lot. I'm born a slave. This is my life.
He never knew it existed. He never knew it existed.
Some people
So what he does
didn't have communists in those days to put these ideas.
layman Muslims who don't speak the Arabic language, who don't read the Arabic
Young
language.
people seem to
Now this is the funny thing.
buy into
This is
that
the funny
ideology
thing.
of being victims. It's very
You would never
get a
find a
lot of
Quran
benefits from being a victim.
in Arabic
Okay.
or a
You sell your soul
translation
in it.
that ever said that
So
he died in that
So do you believe in the Holy Bible?
Zero. But with my argument, you find
So where do you get your moral authority from?
From my conscience that was made by God. Defining
You
rod.
find manuscripts
Tells you
of
when
Mark
you're doing
saying
something.
Jesus says meet me in Jerusalem.
Where did you say you get it from again?
My conscience say meet me in Jerusalem.
Okay.
You
So
find manuscripts
so
of
if
Luke
I
saying
want
meet
to
me where?
read
Where? Galilee?
where you get your
So even the
morality from,
manuscripts themselves contradict.
where can I
With the
go
Quran or the
and
translation
study
of the Quran, you would not
how
find
to be
one. One,
a good
where it
person
says he died. They
and
all
not a
of
bad
them says he was
person,
risen.
according
But
to
he
Francis?
Well, no, but
Where can I go?
there is
Because at the moment, as you're talking,
There is like a
your
voice.
morality is in your head.
There is.
Black
No
morality is black
comparison.
and white. There's good
Socko,
and evil.
Socko, this is what
You've
you
got
belong
to
to
choose
do.
a side. Simple as that.
Okay. So, but it's not so simple. It's in your head.
No, but it is.
Where can I go and?
A lot of people
Where
like
can
to
I?
equivocate. They like to say, no, well, it's not everyone's. Some people they've got a bit good in them.
Believe me, it's not an orange, it's an apple. Believe me. Believe me, it's an apple and an
So
orange.
you're in your worldview,
The audacity.
in your world of
It's shameful.
what is right and what is wrong. Slavery is absolutely okay. Nothing wrong with it.
It's just dealing with the world as it is, not as you want it to be.
Okay. What if?
You want the world to be no slavery, but it's not going to be like. It's never going to be like.
Okay.
So what's the point?
Okay. So
You've got to deal with how it is, man.
Yeah.
Slavery is reality, yes.
So say you travel. Have you traveled to different parts of the world?
Yes.
So if you travel to another country and they captured you and they made you a slave, how would you feel?
Well, very bad. North Korea that's quite likely to happen.
Yeah.
That happened to an American guy, and he got like
Happens all, like you say, it happens all the time.
They like starved his brain of oxygen, and he's like a guy, basically.
Yeah.
Just a middle class American kid.
Yeah. It happens. It happens
But
all
don't
the
go to North Korea. That's the lesson.
Okay, so there's other countries that would
Don't
do
go
the same.
to
It's not just North Korea. There's other countries that would do exactly that. But the question is that the right thing to do? You've travelled to have a good time,
Yeah, when I was
and then
young,
all of a sudden,
now I'm older and wiser. I realise it's a waste of time.
okay.
You should.
Okay.
The only journey is with
So where have you travelled last? Where's the last time you travelled?
South Africa.
Okay, so say South Africa.
Which is
So let's say
godforsaken place.
let's just say a gang of let's just say of bad people captured you,
Yeah.
kept you in a house, right, and made you a slave, okay, in a remote part of South Africa, hard to get to, so much difficulty, crime everywhere. Now, is that the right thing to happen to you?
No, but the idea is my government, because I paid all this tax, my government will come and get.
So clearly, you have some sort of conscience that is wrong. It's wrong to capture someone like you, a holiday maker, a tourist on holiday, and you're only there for X amount of time, but for whatever reason, you're now in slavery. That is wrong. You agree with that?
Yeah.
So what you're effectively saying is that in some circumstances, it's okay, and in another circumstance, it's not okay. Does that sound rational to you?
But in this context, I'm from England, so I've got this.
Superiority complex, is that what you're going to say?
I just pay taxes to a government, and it's their job to protect me. If I get kidnapped in a foreign country, they will send in a troop of, crack elite military people and just
How do you know?
kill everyone. They've done. There's many instances of that, like Somali pirates.
If they're
and they just send in the heavies and they just annihilate them because they're completely outgunned. By professional military compared to this band of pirates.
If God says,
It's just like there's no chance.
see, what you're advocating, I don't believe the God of the universe supports. I don't believe God supports a superiority complex where it's okay because of your class, because of your social status, because of your race, because of your creed, because of who you are in society, to look down on people. I don't believe that that's the God of the Bible.
Yes,
and also, I don't believe this same God endorses or advocates for slavery. Slavery, according to the Bible, is a forbidden thing. The Bible says very, very clearly, love thy neighbor as you love yourself.
Yeah, but that's not,
You said you
that's
didn't.
not that's not talking about slavery.
No, but you said out of your own admission that if you went on holiday to South Africa and you was put into slavery, that would be wrong.
But that's kidnapping.
Okay,
It's not the
that
same
would be
situation.
wrong. And the golden rule, according
mass enslaving.
So hold on.
That's different.
Hold on. So it starts with you. The royal law, according to the Bible, is to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So you don't want to go into slavery.
That's not.
So you should also create. Hold on. You should also create a culture and an environment where, or at least endorse an environment where other people don't go into slavery. Because you don't want to go into slavery.
But it's not saying don't. One of the Ten Commandments has said, "Do not enslave your fellow man." You have a point, but it doesn't say.
Okay, what does it say? Are you aware of what it
It doesn't
says?
say anything about it.
Are you aware
It
of?
just assumes that slavery is going to happen.
Okay, so does slavery kill people?
Not necessarily.
Are you sure
You
about
can
that?
treat your slave well, feed them well, it's in your interest to feed them well, right? Because they'll work better. If they're miserable and they hate you, they're not going to do a good job, are they?
So
It's just common sense.
see, it's interesting today because I feel like I'm seeing a different side to Speaker's Corner today. And how I describe it as the pride of life. I describe it as the pride of life. When the pride of life, because when you now think that your life is at such a level, or you love certain aspects of your life to the detriment of others. This is the pride of life, my
It's about
friend.
loving your own people.
The Bible, the God of this universe, the God of the Bible, the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, is so far away from any kind of advocacy and support of that whole idea. I get the impression from you that, I know you're a bit tired.
I'm tired of having to live with all these people that I don't want to live with.
Okay, go on, explain what you're trying to say.
This is my home, right? And the government's just invited all these strangers into my home and just expect us to get along. The politicians don't live in communities with the immigrants, right? They live in their nice gated communities.
Yeah.
And they expect the working class people to actually build relationships with these, which they do. They've done pretty well, but at the end of the day, they'd rather just be with their own people. Like, I've got nothing against Africans, but we haven't got anything in common, really. There's no point in having relationships with Africans.
So you're saying to me, you don't like Africans.
No, I don't like them. I'm just not interested in anyone who's not English. I'm not interested.
So then you say you're deist, right? You mean you're racist?
I'm not interested in French people because they've got different.
Yeah, you're racist.
They've got different moral codes.
If I said you're a racist guy,
No, because I don't want white people here either. From white people.
no, like Irish. I know you talk about the Irish, Scottish. Yeah, I know.
No, because there's
but you don't
there's
want.
Protestant Irish people.
You have a problem.
I don't mind Protestants.
Okay, cool, sir, bro. Just recording, man. Yes,
We
sir.
had the Huguenots coming over from France, yeah, like Protestant Christians who were being persecuted by Catholics. So they had a massive massacre. The Catholics massacred Protestants in France, and we said, "Yeah, come on in, come and worship God in your way here in England."
So you have a problem with the French. You have a problem with the Irish. You have a problem with the Scottish. Anyone that's not English.
The ones that don't respect England, they want to come and live here and don't swear allegiance to England. Then what's the point of being here if you're not going to swear allegiance to this country? Why are you here?
This sounds like racism.
Sounds like it. Yeah, because you've been told that any questioning of this ideology is racist.
The definition of racism.
No, it's saying you're inferior to me because your skin is brown.
Yeah, so
I'm
yeah.
not saying that.
No, but you have a superiority complex. No, but I do hear your. I do. Yeah, exactly. I know you do have a.
English culture. English culture has shown to be superior to any other culture. Yeah?
There you go.
We're superior to French culture.
I know.
We're superior to German culture. Because we've been tested by history and we've come out on top. Yes? We defeated the Nazis. We defeated Napoleon.
So it's okay to look down on other races.
I don't look down, but a lot of them worship us. A lot of French people worship our legal system, worship our laws. They think our laws are better than the French laws.
But this country got it from the Romans. Then.
Yeah, we got it from the French, but we
No.
developed
You got it from the Romans.
And
You got it from the Romans.
Through France, through Germany, and then we perfected it in England. That's the thing.
Okay, so if you look around the park,
And that's why we had the greatest empire in history.
okay.
How could we have the greatest empire in history if God wasn't supporting us? We couldn't have done that without God's blessing.
Well, like Alexander the Great.
Yes.
What happened to him?
Well, yes, but
Yeah,
no one
exactly.
achieved as much as we did.
So, but if you look around,
No one's greater than the English empire.
if you look around the park, you see people from all walks of life.
Yes. And they shouldn't be here.
Okay, so some of them have British passports.
Yes.
Should they still keep the British passports?
No, they just hand them out like My ancestors died in the mud.
So I understand the.
They died in the mud for a passport. And now they just give them to anyone who turns up.
I understand the importance of controls.
Yes.
Yeah, and
what the government's number one job is,
you know the issue with
the border.
The borders and the illegals coming in. I understand. I understand.
Why are they doing that?
I understand the controls. I understand the governance. I understand the importance of it because of health, security, safety reasons, and there going to always be other reasons also, societal, construction, and also cohesion. So I understand, and there's a budget for these.
Paid for by
there's a forecast and there's a budget for what we anticipate every year.
Yeah.
I understand the control side of things.
The sewage system is being overburdened.
No, I understand.
This is a serious
but my question to you, Francis, is for those that have a British passport now that are not white.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I can see, a supermarket of different races. Okay. The question is this. The question is this. Should they still hold their British passport?
No, they should never have had one in the first place. They've got no right to. I've got no right to any passport in any other country. Why
No,
should
but
anyone else?
they got a British passport already.
Well, they should give us all, wherever they came from, they should give us a passport from their country.
So I can see someone I can see an Asian, I can see some Africans, I can see some Americans, I can see some Chinese.
Yeah,
so these guys that were born
I
here.
could probably go and live in any country because I've got money, right? People want money.
Hold on. So some of these guys were born here. Your view
Boris Johnson was
as
born
a
in New York.
deist, your view as a deist,
Boris Johnson was born in New York. Is he American?
Wait, hold on. Your view as a deist is that the passports that they are holding should be ripped up.
Yes.
Heaven's glory, free, testify divine. 1 John chapter 5 verse 7, no lie. Can you see the Godhead's design? Revelation 21 verse 7, divine sign. Jesus, God in heaven, reigning supreme. No weapon from condemned the blessed dream. God's alive, reverence, face, no tokens. Perfect love, holy one, never broken. 3 in 1, Godhead's group began. Godhead, the victory.